Hello. Ow. Hello, hello. Boom. Boom. What up, what up? What up, what up?
Many deals for a friend.
What up, Catman?
Like you. May your feet find.
May your feet find good trails. Oh. Alright. Let's start out with Argus. I think Argus is a good start. Argus, good start.
The troops are insisting that I spend some time tending to their wounds. You will have to slay the enemy in my stead.
Alright. They were getting me in the while last time I played as the Lich King. Mamma mia. Mamma mia. Alright. Where am I? There's that portal. I could just, actually, if I fly... No, I'm just gonna whistle. Not PoE. I contemplated playing PoE, but I haven't farmed WoW mounts in a while, so I just felt the urge. It was either going to be Monkey, PoE, or WoW. And I was like I was thinking PoE, and then I was like, you know what, nah, I think I'm going to get a mount tonight. So I decided on WoW. What up, everybody? Hello, hello. Ain't that Do I have the Jade mount? I don't think I do. Ooh, Priscilla and Houndmaster up. We got a duo.
Demon filth.
Demon filth.
Take no prisoners.
Oh my god, why are they so loud?
Down every fiend you see.
Yo, Curbinator with the 84 months. 84 months. Tasty meats. That's a lot of months. Wait, oh my god, is that... Oh, this shit's this lag. Oh, there we go. Okay, no mount there. Wow, we put some... put whatever emote in the chat you want for Curbinator. That's... Oh my god, I can't believe that. That's the... I think that's the first 7 years we've got. Oh yeah, you've achieved the 7-year wine drinking badge, because you've aged like a fine wine. It's my 7-year Nerd Day swag, and just do 7 big claps if you want to otherwise keep being you, get some mounts, and always bang you out, so cheers. Thank you, Curbinator. For you, we got 7 big claps. Four, 5, 6, 7. It's like... They were the 7 years.
I'm out of range.
God, these imps are annoying as shit. Alright. Alright, here we go. Houndmaster try. You know what's dumb is the one time Jesse tried Houndmaster, he actually got it. Very dumb. And nope.
The Legion has learned to fear you.
Cool. Cool. Yeah, I pretty much I've been following the GameStop stuff. I actually just released a video. Not about the whole GameStop thing, because everybody's already talking about that, but about my GameStop stories and experiences. Because I thought it'd be a good time to talk about them. I still remember the ARAM streams with Happy Meals and habaneros. Those were good times. Those are great times, honestly. Those are fun times. Me and Nick eating habaneros. Good stuff.
The burning feed.
The burning
our
feed
allies in the pits.
terrorizes.
Extinguish the threat at once.
Blister Ma. Where is he? Is he like under here? He must be. Oh yeah, I think he's around this way. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, it's a perfect SEO opportunity right now. I don't even think ARAM was new. I think it was like it was a custom game. That's what it was.
Kill you. Take your things.
ARAM was literally just a custom game. You had to make it yourself. I forgot all about that. That shit was crazy.
Another foe.
And nothing. Alright, good start, good start. Let's get out of here. Beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop beep boop beep. Neat. Alright, where are we? Oh! We're all the way up here. So I can... Let's see. I'm gonna have to... Oh wait, no, the giant island's up there, okay. So I gotta swim back. Oh wait, no, I can fly, never mind. I keep thinking I'm like in between the island here, okay. Or the isle you can't fly, alright. Okay, so I'm gonna go down here, then we're gonna go check the Shaw of Anger. Disc of the Red Flying Cloud? I don't think I have that. No, I do not. Where is it? You have to get exalted with the Lore Walkers, yeah. A lot of the mounts I really try to get are the RNG ones off random drops. Like I enjoy getting the raid mounts like Ashes of Olar, which I now have.
Hello.
Hello. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Surfing on a kite. What am I at now? Hold on. Mountacular. 230. Need 20 more mounts, and then I'll hit 250 and get my Fellfire Hawks. That's pretty neat. And I believe the new event's coming up to get the new holiday thing. Or wait, when's the Lunar Festival? Oh yeah, it's next week. So I can try to get that. And then the Valentine rocket stuff, even though it's super rare, I could try to get that for 2 weeks. So that's cool.
What's your lucky do?
I could fly. Oh wait, yeah, I gotta check for this. What am I doing? If I gave you $1,000, would you farm the Time Lost Pro Drake for me? Probably not, because I value my time. And I'd probably lose a lot of time. Oh, nice. Right on time. Imagine that, dude. Have you heard a streamer turning down money? It's crazy, especially in the year 2021. There he is. Gold. Nice hair, you look good. Thanks. Thanks. No. I guess I've already gotten that. Maybe I'll go to the yeah, I'll do the Draenor raid. Hold on. This one. I just clicked on Amazon full page to know you're into reading. Yeah. I've, essentially been trying to farm what am I saying? I've been trying to write a book for like 4 or 5 years now. Is it Primal? No, it's Primal. And I recently just started getting back into writing, so I started reading even more. Trying to farm books, yeah. Whoop. There we go. Brrr. And fly up this way. Okay. So I've got 2 books I've been reading now. Well, I haven't started. I was going to read Warbreaker, Brandon Sanderson. And then I also started reading already The Way of Kings, Brandon Sanderson. I like big books like this because then it's, I don't know, it feels easier to read. Because when it's small like this, it's kind of like, yeah, I don't know. It's preference. I don't mind it either way, but I just prefer the bigger one. Yeah, Brandon Sanderson is great. I watched all the Brandon Sanderson lecture things on writing. That helped me a lot. And then I got to interview Brandon Sanderson on Fishing with Krendor. That was great. And just recently I started watching more of his stuff, so I was like, I'll read some of his books. So I literally started. I'm like, not that far in. Obviously I've been reading The Hobbit. What inspired me was we watched all the Hobbit and Lord of the Rings stuff. And I was like, oh yeah, I love these movies. And then I wanted to read more, and then, you know, it's just inspirational, you know? Also, I'm flying past the thing. Beep, 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 beep. Warbreaker's great starting point, single book will tie in later. Alright, sweet, good. That's what I was seeing from reviews. Do you think Jordan Love Air is going to start next season? Also, Hobbit book is so great. Yeah. No, it won't. It will not. It would be at least the year after next year before any type of Jordan Love thing happened. Like 99.9%. And Mythic, are we good? Ba-doom. Reading's just one of those things where, okay. I always want to read, and then I just feel like I don't have time to read, even though I do have time to read. And then when I make time to read, I'm like, wow, I love reading. Why don't I do this more? And then, yeah. So you just have to, like, you know, find some time to, like, fit it in. Be like, you know what? Maybe, like, 20 minutes before going to bed. Just read for 20 minutes. And you're like, all right, there you go. It's usually the best way to do it. And kind of the same with writing. Just got to fit it in. And one of the best way to improve your writing is to read. Who would have thought? What the shit? Why is this? Latency. Latency's not even bad. It feels like it's lagging or something when I do stuff. Maybe it's the server. I feel like that would be on the thing. Whatever. Yeah, school ruined a lot of reading for me. So you never want to read school stuff. They're like, read this, and it's like, oh, it sucks. Although I did enjoy reading some things in school, like I read what do you call it? Of Mice and Men. I really liked that book. I liked reading what's the one with all the kids on the island? They all start fighting. Lord of the Flies, that's what it was. I like Lord of the Flies. There's some books like that that were fun. Then you read other books, you're just like, so boring. You. Bring like 200 pages a day this quarter at uni. It gets really tiring. Yeah, that's a lot of reading. So I'm just trying to get back into it. I also read a lot of like marketing books, but you know, there's a difference between reading marketing books and reading fantasy novels. And nothing. Let's go to Northrend. Dude, I haven't done my Howling Fjord shit in a while. Alright. But yeah, I've been wanting to write a book forever, too. My problem is, I actually wrote maybe like 20, 30 pages of a book. But it was right when I started getting into writing, and then I learned a bunch about writing and improved my writing. And now I look back on that and reread it, and I was like, this is garbage. And so I scrapped all that. But I like the premise of it, so I'm trying to just like redo the whole thing and like get everything going. You have to like balance the world building with the actual writing. So I mean, you can spend forever just world building, honestly.
I'm out of range.
What I'm just poured you there. I have portals for engineering. Engineering portals will port you all over. Literally, when you have to read books that are super overcomplicated because you somehow scored really high on some reading aptitude test. That's dumb. I remember we used to have to read books to get points or something. So I was like, I'm just going to read some book that's worth a bunch of points, like The Wind in the Willows. And I was like, I don't know what I'm reading. So that didn't go well. Brandon Sanderson live streams are helpful motivation for writing or intimidating, maybe. Well, I watched all his like lectures and stuff, and that was motivating too, and you learn a lot.
I will be happy to slaughter them in your name. Come, enemies of the sky, I will show them my
One thing I noticed, you have to be able to look past the fact the book comes out isn't as good as the one in your head, especially first. Yeah, that's true.
I'm out of range.
That is very true. However, I will say my initial writing, like, didn't even line up with just, like, good writing in general. So I feel like now, even if I write a book, it would be bad, but it would be... You'd be like, oh yeah, this person at least seems like they've learned about writing somewhat. If that makes sense. In terms of, like, just basic stuff, like show don't tell. Or, like, info dumping, like, all that type of thing. Man, if I got this mount, that would be cool. That'd be awesome. That'd be fantastic. And I don't even think it's like a bad thing. Like sometimes you do have to tell, but other times it's like you just don't want to overdo it. I feel like that's the big thing, is just not overdoing something, or at least understanding it where you're like, I think this would work better here. Yeah, so my plan is, my big idea, I'm going to keep world building it, but then my other ideas, I'm going to think of just like a generic, I don't know, like a hero's journey type thing, and just write like one book on it. It doesn't even have to be good or bad or whatever, and just like do that as like a practice thing. So that'd be fun. Silver Moon. So, I mean, you can't go wrong with a hero's journey. Zuna, Zulzar, Jade Force. I'm gonna go do, what's it called? The Caverns of Time, Dragon Soul. Yeehaw, yeehaw. Yeah, I mean, some people just like world building in general, instead of writing stories. In fact, I'd say Tolkien probably enjoyed world building more than he enjoyed writing stories. You're about the book that had a passage of a Breath of the Wild recipe. I did not. Revenite with the 60 tier 3 months. Thank you, Revenite, for the 60 tier 3 months. Gabu gabu, no punch, man. Thank you very much. Sweet. And I have some snaps. For the spicy tier 3. Thank you, Revenite. Yeah, The Hobbit. There's some points in The Hobbit you're just like, alright, I get it. There's like, and Bilbo walked over here. Of course, he normally wouldn't walk over here. Why would he do such a thing? It doesn't make any sense, but he did it anyway. And it's like, alright, I get it. He doesn't want to go over there, but he's doing it. I understand. Okay. And Citizen Quinn, 10 months. Thank you for the 10 months, Citizen Quinn. Sweet. Thank you for the 10 months. Ba, ba, ba. I've also heard that in Lord of the Rings, the scene with the council is like 1,000 pages of like nothing. Just them like talking to each other or something. Not like 1,000, but you get it. Attack! This boss reminds you of your aggro voice. Oh yeah, I made the video with this guy. I forgot.
Twilight's hammer is retreating.
All right. And there's some people who are like super descriptive, like if you read Game of Thrones or something. Like, sometimes that's even a little too descriptive for me. I'm like, Sometimes you don't have to be like extremely descriptive. I don't know. I guess just it all depends on what you're into. Standard over description, Robert Jordan. I haven't even, I've heard of Robert Jordan a lot, but I never read any Robert Jordan stuff. Is he the Wheel of Time guy?
Thank you, sisters. I am renewed.
I am renewed.
A single general remains.
Ah, okay.
You must make haste.
Make haste. I was like popping my jaw when I did that. It's probably not good. Whee. Yeah, I always think of the people talking tongues too. Oh, Jesus. He's speaking in tongues to me. To me, like, the appeal of writing a book is kind of like the appeal of making WoW videos. Like, to me, the reason I enjoyed making WoW videos is because I love writing. And so, like, being able to write something and have it come to life is always cool. The problem is, I hate all the other parts. Well, actually, that's not true. I like doing the voices. So I like the voice acting and I like the writing. But the filming and the editing, that's where I'm just like, ugh. And some people really like editing, but it's like very time consuming. That's why when I first made videos, like I was like, listen, I just want to get this video out. I don't even care. So I just like throw in the Microsoft Paint pictures, just like half-ass stuff. Because I'm like, it gets the point across. Doesn't have to be flashy.
The power of the dragon's soul is too great. I cannot wield it safely.
I remember in college, community college, I was part of a group project for sociology. And they're doing some big project where they had to go to the mall and they were going to like do something. And I don't even remember what they were going to do. And to see how people reacted. Like, what if we do this? How will people react? And I was like, listen, I don't want to do any of that, but I'll write the paper. And they were like, okay. And I did. And we got like an A. It was great. I could write a paper easily.
We can finally turn
But
Deathwing's own power
everything else,
against him.
I was like, nah, I'm good. So with that, that's kind of why I want to try just writing a book and everything, because it's, you know, you have unlimited ability, right? Like, you don't have to be like, how am I going to film this? Or how am I going to do something like that? You could just be like, oh, the person can use their imagination, and it comes to life. So, I like that. That's really why I want to do it.
Of Azeroth hinges on your actions.
It was essentially like a pre-YouTube thing. I guess it was like 2008 or 9. First fantasy novel I read as a teen is Terry Goodkind, and at first stories telling is solid. The books go on. It definitely seems like someone editing, starting repeatedly dropping the ball, cutting down that info dumping and repetition stuff. Yeah. I mean, some people like the info dumping because you just want to know more and more and more. But they're going to be like, you just want to get your story across. That's all you want to do. Get that story across. We don't really need this section. It's like the extended edition of movies. They're like, do we really need to know about the spiders here putting people to sleep? Let's just cut that out. And then you see the extended edition, you're like, wow, that adds a lot of context. Crazy. Another miss with the 17 months. Get that, Mount Krendork. Thank you, another miss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Sweet. Thank you for the 17 months. Another miss. Oh, here it is. Oh. Also, I was watching the Lord of the Rings behind the scenes where they talked about the Return of the King and how he wanted it to be called, like, the War of the Ring, and then they made it the Return of the King, which I think both weren't great. Like, Lord of the Rings, the War of the Ring is going to be weird because it has ring in it twice. And then Return of the King, it's like, oh, I guess Aragorn's coming back. Like, you couldn't think of something else? Like, yeah, I don't know. I guess it rhymes, yeah. But,
I'm out of range.
I don't know.
It's too far away. I need to get closer.
Alright. Swagger all you like. I never even realized she said swagger all you like. And I've done this dungeon like, or raid like a billion times at this point. There we go. Water. Praise the Titans.
Praise the Titans. They have returned.
Not entirely unexpected. Excellent. We will begin the ritual at once.
The ritual will take much from us, as it requires a very piece of.
So that's how I really want to write. When it boils down to it, I really just want to write stuff.
This burden falls to you.
One, because I think it'd be fun, and two, because I'd like to just create a world.
Deathwing's forces, while we imbue
That way, everyone can yell at me to finish my book and be like, when is your book coming out? And then you can go to a cabin and be like, don't worry, I'm writing it, guys. What's happening? I'll release it in 2019. And then 2020 rolls around and be like, dude, nobody can even go anywhere. I'll release it in 2021. And then 2021 hits, and then you're like, heh, buy my Game of Thrones other books. You know. George Martin, that's what I'm talking about. Dead. Then there's like Stephen King and Brandon Sanderson writing like one book every month. Wait, how do I? Yeah, I click the thrall. Click the thrall.
What is it you wish?
No. Just keep a small book where you can write small world ideas. Yeah, that's what I do. Essentially, whenever I get ideas, I write it in my notepad on my phone, or I write it in a notebook in real life.
Twisting your pitiful wealth into mindless abominations, bent
Boom,
only
boom,
to
boom, boom,
my
boom.
will. It was a very
Very painful process.
They are my clutch no longer. Bring them down.
Boom, 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 boom. I always want to write a book with anti-heroes, too. Like, I like anti-heroes. Like the Arthas, Darth Vader types. I think those characters are fun. So it's like, they're a type of character where, like, at first you like them, and you're like, alright, yeah, that's cool. And then they become evil, but you still like them because they're, like, they have some sort of relatability, you know? They're some of my favorite characters. Whoop. Or like, I guess Saruman. Saruman's actually kind of one, because he's good, and then he goes bad. Whoop. And in fact, Saruman's one of my favorite Lord of the Rings characters. And I always get him confused. It's like Sauron, Saruman. Sauron, Saruman. Sauron, Saruman. Ketchup, catsup. Ketchup, catsup. Da 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 da. Whoop, whoop, whoop. There we are. Keep it going, keep it going. You got the Simpsons thing. Are you are you here to help me with my ketchup problem? Oh my god, there's a Simpsons quote of the day yesterday. Let me find it. Hold on. I love this one. Hold on. Look at that. In episode 2F09, when Itchy plays Scratchy Skeleton like a xylophone, he strikes the same rib twice in succession, yet he produces two clearly different tones. I mean, what are we to believe this is some sort of a magic xylophone or something? That's like literally every Twitch viewer are just like super nerd.
I sense a great disturbance in the balance of fortune. The chaos of it burns my mind.
I love Simpson quotes of the day. The bell.
For this moment alone was I made. Look upon your death.
Boom, 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 boom. Come on, come on. Now. I am the beginning and the end, and I will drop a mount right here. Didn't drop it.
It is done. Our power now resides within the dragons. Our fate lies with you.
Yep. Necropolis, 37 months later, 37 months. Necropolis. Swag. David, 37 months. Keep hiccuping. All right. Let's go to... I need to check ZG. I think we might get lucky with the ZG Raptor. Boom, 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 boom. Beep, boop, beep. Boom, boom, beep, ba, da, 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 da. Wait, who's the, I should probably do the world boss on my rogue. I don't know. I haven't done the world boss in a couple weeks, even though it is pretty easy to do. Here we go. What was another Simpsons quote of the day? Oh yeah, the one where it's Barney and Wade Boggs at the bar, and he's like, and I say England's greatest prime minister was Lord Palmerston. He's like, Pitt the Elder, Lord Palmerston, Pitt the Elder. He's like, okay, you asked for it, Boggs. He just punches him in the face. I remember seeing that as a kid and just being like, heh heh, and then you actually see it again, and you're like, that was just the writers being like, what's some random ass shit we could have them fighting over? It's like, how about the greatest prime minister of England? Oh yeah, they were swimming a bit before they landed. Have you considered transmog competition? Love you showing my mugs. I just really don't care about transmog, so I wouldn't have it. Like, Asmongold does all that, but... I mean, my transmog, I literally have this, and then I had my Santa one. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't even win my own transmog competition. I don't even have my Great Belt of the Krendor. People keep showing it to me on the black market auction house, and I don't even have it. Like, I should just go see if it's up and buy it. I don't even know how to get to the black market auction house, because I haven't went there in, like, a long time. Probably years. I remember it used to be in Pandaria in that one little area, and then... It used to be in the sewers in Dalaran, I think. Is it in Booty Bay? South part of Revendreth? Oh, it's Revendreth now. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Ba, 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 bum. Ooh, doo, doo. Ooh, doo, doo. Brandon, what's your top 3 WoW zones? That's a great question. A great question that you can see right here. Hello, everyone. In Prendor's Pointless Top 10 WoW Zones. Check it out. Fantastic entertainment. I need to start answering like every question with a WoW video. That'd be funny for like 8 minutes. Or like 3 minutes. Or like twice. What about the worst WoW zones? Oh god, I don't think I've done that one yet. Yeah, more like 15, more like 8, more like 1. More like it. Was it even really funny? Probably not. Was it more of just a shameless plug? Yes. Alright. Here we go. I'll take a chuckle. It's all Vazir. I thought it was funny. Thank you. We got one. All right. So yeah, in terms of writing my book, I know I'm like looping back. I plan on just doing I'm just gonna do one book at the start, and it's just gonna be no trilogies, nothing crazy. And it's just gonna be a normal fantasy book where I attempt to learn to write better and get no mounts. Alright. Let's go Hearth back here. No mounts, no mounts. Who needs mounts when you got no mounts? It'll be more high fantasy than anything, I think. I think I'm mainly a fan of high fantasy. Maybe not like the highest fantasy. Like if high fantasy's here and low fantasy's here, probably like right here. Like above average. Slightly higher fantasy. Yeah, like magic would exist. But I'd want a reason for it existing. I wouldn't want it to just be like, there's magic. Like, I'd have a magic system at least. Was I gonna... Oh, yeah, I want to go to... Well... I could just check that one later. Never mind. I was gonna go to North Ren and do that one place, but I don't want to do that. I'm gonna go to... Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I could go to, Firelands. I can do Firelands. That could be good. Boom, 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 boom. Is there where else though I could go? Yeah. But to go to Firelands, all I have to do is go on my, my rogue, because he could just go straight there. But then again, on my warrior, you can clear it a lot faster, because I think he just moves faster. And I can get there pretty fast from here. Let's do that. Warhammer Fantasy is great. All I know about Warhammer is, like, what I learned from playing Age of Sigmar. And painting and doing... Well, I guess I learned some from, like, the Warhammer games as well. No, I haven't played my warrior much outside of... I did the initial thing to get to 51. And then I started mount farming again. Oh wait, I can just go to Hyjal portal. That's right. All right, here we go. Doom, 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 doom. And I'm at 26.95%. Yeehaw. All right. And sometimes I like, a while back I used to go on the fantasy Reddit and just read what some people would write so I could get a, like, general sense of, like, good and bad writing. Because some people be like, hey, here's the first chapter of my book. And everyone's like, it's not very good. Or there's just, like, errors and stuff. I think the biggest problem a lot of people have is just there's, like, so many grammatical errors or run-on sentences or just things like, they'll be like, this was a good day. And the day was a good... Like, they just repeat something multiple times. Or they'll be like, the wolf ran into the hills. And then in the next sentence, they're like, and this was the time that the wolf ran. Like, they either repeat it or they use, like, similar words. Like, I don't know. Repeat words bother me a lot.
How may I aid you?
Let's see. You a fan of D&D? Yes, I actually play every Wednesday. I play D&D. I'm in a Goblin campaign with there's Bree Bunn, Jesse Cox, Brett, Ultimus is the DM, Benji, and Tomato Gaming. That's probably my most fun D&D thing. It's just chaotic goblin scenarios. And then I've also DM'd multiple Daikia campaigns that are something. And years ago I was in a, what was it called? Saga of the Icelanders with people on JP's channel. So I've been in quite a few D&D things. And I was in a Star Wars D&D for a bit. So yeah. The fear of repetition in writing, yeah. The problem, I think, with like learning writing in school is that school almost teaches you, not almost, it does teach you to try and take shortcuts and write too many filler words. You know what I mean? Because they're like, all right, write a 500-page paper. And so people will be like, and so it is therefore shown that this guy walked so far in the dread wastes, and it was shown that he was able to do that thing, and he did it. So it's like there's so many filler words because you're just trying to write the paper and get the schoolwork over with, when really you're supposed to do the opposite. So yeah, you have to like unlearn that and just have fun actually writing. Whoop! Have you ever thought about actually trying with DMing might help your writing? I mean, I don't think I really need help with that part of writing. Like, to me, the easiest part of writing is coming up with ideas and improvisation and thinking up stuff and world building and all that. My biggest problem with writing is sitting down to write and writing well. Which I've gotten better with over time, but you can always improve. Let's go kill this guy. Have anything to sell? I think I just sold stuff. Yeah, I'm good. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Would you ever get a little snippet of what you've written? Yeah, I definitely will. Once I get going. Yeah, the page paragraph limit thing is kind of dumb. What am I aggroed on? Oh. That'll do it. In fact, I want to find my old story I wrote. Because I wrote it in Word. It was a while ago. In fact, I think it was 2016. Oh my god. Yeah, is this it? It was a while ago and it wasn't good. I just want to see how much I wrote. I wrote 11 pages, 5,000 words. So I actually wrote 5,000 words. But it was the actual attempt at writing I had, so it's not very good. But I've at least improved a lot since then. Whoop. I always had that thing where, you know how YouTubers and people always write books? There's hey, buy my book. It's another form of making money I can get. So, they never really write anything interesting. Some of them do. Some actually write really good, but most are just here's a book about me and how I am a YouTuber. And everyone's like, wow, I'll buy my YouTuber's book. And then they do, and then they're like, hey, money. But, I never wanted that. I wanted to write, an actual book. You know? If someone's going to buy my book, I want to write, an actual good book. Burninating the countryside. Alright. In fact, hold on. Let me look up. Whoops. Let me look up YouTuber books. Okay. Yeah, most of them are just Joey Graceffa, in real life, my journey to a pixelated world. Okay, I guess. Zoe Suggs, Girl Online. Didn't she ghostwrite that, too? I remember someone had a ghostwriter write their book, and I'm pretty sure that's what it was. My life as a YouTuber. How to be a boss. Girl Online tour. Grace's guide. It's just, it's either ghost written or it's there's no soul to it, you know? It's just, that's what bothers me about it. There's no soul to it. It's just, I made a book to make money, essentially what it is. I go with this spider. You know, they have an agent. Their agent's just you need a book. You need their source of income. If you want to afford that Tesla, you gotta get that book going. And they're like, I need my Tesla. All my YouTuber friends have Teslas. I can't not have a Tesla. Oh, I would guarantee 95% of YouTuber books are ghostwritten. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Many YouTube books are just written to hide facts. The writer's method to make money is to convince people to buy the book. Yeah. It's, I'm a YouTuber, and you can too. That should be my book. I'm a YouTuber, and you can too. Whoop. Let's see. That'd probably be a fun, like, sarcastic mock book to make, you know what I mean? And it would just be like, first, take a time machine back to 2009, before people even knew what YouTube was, and start doing it all the time. And people will say, why are you doing that? That doesn't even make sense. Nobody uses that thing. How long is that gonna last? Do you see yourself doing this in like 2 years when it's dead? Then meet a British man that says you're not the most annoying person ever, and you're kind of funny sometimes, which was a great compliment, honestly, from TB. And then go on their podcast constantly. Whoop! Woo! What did I get? Nothing good. Cannot aim with the 23 months, say Krendor. When's the YouTube algorithm breaking community poll coming? Soon, TM. Swag. David, 23 months. I discovered you through Jesse before I started content with TB. That's true. That was more just networking back in the day. So I mean, networking back in the day was like, there was barely anybody doing it. Like, reminder, back then, when I was probably 2011, like prime early YouTube, I was a top 500 YouTuber. Like, I'm gonna let you know right now, I'm not a top 500 YouTuber anymore. Not at all. Times were simpler. And I miss those times. And that makes me feel old. Did I aggro these? I think I did.
I'm out of range. It's too far away.
Like back then, I don't even know if data mining was happening. I don't think it was. I don't even think it was a thing yet. There we go. I mean, in terms of just YouTube in general, like, for Cata, oh, I guess it was then. What am I thinking of? Was it like Wrath? It wasn't, or maybe Burning Crusade. One of those wasn't. Maybe it was just classic WoW, and I can't even remember. Oh, there he is.
I smelled him too, Red.
Yes.
Outsiders encroach on the Fire Lord's private.
One of the big is just the oversaturation of YouTube now. You know what I mean? Like back then, nobody was doing it. Part of it's because of like phones and stuff, right? Because like back then, nobody had smartphones or anything. So if you wanted to watch YouTube, you had to have like an actual computer. And most people either didn't have a computer unless you were a gamer, or you're on like your laptop or some shit for school, or like, I don't know, whatever, the family computer. But now with YouTube and phones and everything, it just literally anybody can make a thing. Like your grandma can take her phone and be like, "Hello, internet," and hit upload and like do it. Oh, I didn't even do that. That was the mount one. So essentially, I view those days as like the 1950s television days of like YouTube. And currently YouTube is in the like 2000s of television. Like we're just flooded with just a bunch of ass TV. And not good ass TV, like bad ass TV. And not bad ass TV, like bad ass TV. Whoop.
I'm out of range.
Oh yeah, this is a powerful boomer take, no doubt. Bump, bump, bump. Strippin's been in the Ogscast for a while. He's not in it anymore. He was in it for a few years, I think. Uh-oh.
I wish I could watch her reduce your pitiful band to cinders, but I am needed elsewhere. Farewell.
It's funny, there was a crowd of early 2010 YouTuber streamers who are now just entering into older audiences who followed them a decade ago and found them again, but if you ask younger people who they'd say who. Yeah. You know, I mean, it's like, plus nowadays, you know, those people are older, just like how the content creators are older. So it's like generally are more mature. And, you know, you got jobs and families and kids and relationships and stuff. Well, when you're a kid, you're just like, I got school. You had medical problems. That's why when you watch like all the older streamers and stuff, it's generally just more of a chill time, more of a chill chat, and people's talking and being like whatever. And then you go watch like any big streamer now, it's just meme spam and being like, dude, hi, edgy humor, ha, dude, he said the thing, ha, dude, I'm post this to the internet and get karma points, you know. Granted, there are still some of those people at any age. But karma points, dude. Jesse is just a big kid. Whose ass is the bad one? Can't say. Alright, alright. Very well. Isaac with the 5 months. Near the 5 months. Isaac. Sweet. Thank you for the 5 months. See, I don't know. It's just times change. It reminds me, for sports watchers, it literally reminds me like the different eras of a sport. Like I feel like I played like football or basketball or whatever back in the 90s. You know what I mean? And now we've shifted to like the modern era of the sport where it's like, oh, we don't play like crazy defense and like drive to the basket anymore. Now we just shoot 3-pointers. Or like, oh yeah, we don't like run the ball as much and do that. Now we just non-stop passing in like 40 to 37 games. I feel like I'm just stuck in that old era where I'm like, yeah, the old steroid era. That was great.
It's too far away.
Whee! Insects. Yeah, back in our day, you could deflate the balls and nobody found out. Now they have cameras and technology. It's the worst. Man, I hope I get this mount so I never have to run all the way to Ragnaros again. That would be fantastic.
No feed. Your
No
time
feed.
is now.
Doop, 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 doop. There it.
Finish him.
Wow, we just jumped up like 200 viewers. Did someone stop streaming? That's usually what happens. Hey, look, no mount.
Finished, then.
Wee! Woo! Yeah! Pew, 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 pew! Woo, doo, doo, doo.
Heroes. The world owes you a
Cool.
great debt.
Well, get out of here. Am I excited for the Super Bowl? No, because I wanted a Bills-Packers Super Bowl, and it's not what I got. And last year I wanted a Bills-Titans a Packers-Titans Super Bowl, and it's not what I got. But I want the Chiefs, so Tom Brady loses. Which means the Chiefs will probably lose. I also think Twitch is kind of overtaking YouTube, at least in the older community. That's true. Honestly, I like Twitch more now, just because it's just more chill. I don't know. Gosh, Victor. Just because you can, like, I don't know, you can, like, play games and, like, not have to record. I talked about it the other day, where when you made, like, Let's Play stuff, right? You'd have to be like, what's up, gamers? And then you talk for 30 minutes, and then you cut, and then you render, and then you upload, and then everyone's like, well, I watched my 30-minute Let's Play. Here we go. I can't wait for the next one. Now it's just like I can just stream a game for like 2 hours and be like, yo, what's up? All right, bye. Just stop whenever. Like, it's just a lot easier and more chill than being like, what's up, everybody? Here we are, back again to Level in WoW, episode 273. This is gonna get crazy. What's going on? How are you? All right, that's been a fun video. Goodbye. Okay. Yeah. Go Pandaria again. I'm gonna go check for the Valley of the Four Winds. Oh yeah, a lot of YouTube highlights are just Twitch highlights now. And they all do the same format. Oh my god, it's like they have the same editor. It's the, they do highlights, and then they put the text on the screen, and they have little, like, boop, 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 boop. They'll be like, hey, what are you doing flying around in WoW? And then it'll stop and be like, "Boot it?" And then be like, I don't know. And be like, I don't know, across the screen. They'll be like, "Doot-doot-doot." And then it just, like, keeps going. And it works. Otherwise, they wouldn't be doing it. But I don't know. I don't like it. I should make a video like that. Yeah, they all zoom in with the, like, anime thing. I go down. Yeah, I haven't made a good mocking other videos video in a while. I mean, yeah, Donkey did a good like parody of all the videos. That was a good Donkey week when he did that. I mean, Donkey doesn't do it all the time. Donkey doesn't put the like text on the screen and stuff. Donkey has pretty good editing. It's like kind of unique. In fact, he essentially started that style because he's been around for forever. At least one of the people that started it. Not the text on the screen, but just kind of like the short, wonky video style.
Thanks.
Jellymans with the 55 months. Thank you, Jellymans. 55 biggins. Swipe. They were the 55 months. Yeah, he used to do. I forgot he made League videos to start. I love the video where Donkey did the Sopranos. That was a good one. Like, I swear to God, if you look at League videos now, it's like looking at tabloid magazines. Hold on. Oh, yeah, here we go. 9 tricks to instantly roam like a challenger. 50 things only smart people know. Best Champions Tier List 11.2. How a cat broke League of Legends? Top 50 best League of Legends pentakills of 2020. How absurd can infinite healing really be on Mordekaiser? Mordekaiser top League of Legends. This new Senna build might be meta. League of Legends full gameplay. My friend forced me to play League of Legends. These new Shyvana changes are super interesting. New Shyvana gameplay League of Legends. At least the my friend forced me to play League of Legends one. It's just like simple and to the point. It's not like... These new Shyvana changes are super interesting. League of Legends, new Shyvana gameplay. League of Legends, Shyvana gameplay. Yeah. Then there's people being like, AP Jarvan? Crazy buffs! What? And it's like them in the thumbnail being like... Wow! Oh my god! Yeah, the big fucking arrows like... Let's check WoW. World of Warcraft. WoWs aren't too bad. Yeah, I thought WoW would be worse, but it's not too bad. But it's kind of like all over the place. Whoa! Loot and pillage! Did I get it? Nope. Like, it's all, like, we've got, okay. Scrolling down a little bit, we've got... actually, no, I'm going to go from the top. AWC Shadowlands Cup 2 EU NA Finals. Perplexed vs. Echo Final MD Shadowlands Cup 1. The almost complete history of World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft Shadowlands cinematic trailer. One of the best WoW updates ever, World of Warcraft. Wow, that was a Force Gaming. That's really... Wait, what it's really like to be World of Warcraft Game Master. Damn, that one's 7 years ago? 5 WoW streamers who got banned. Alright, there's a clickbaiter. Sylvanas wields Shalamorn against Anduin. All cinematics, World of Warcraft Shadowlands lore. World of Warcraft's new player experience? Shadowlands Afterlives, Ardenweld. Choosing a class in World of Warcraft 2020. World of Warcraft Shadowlands trailer 2020. Evolution of World of Warcraft 2001-2020. They're not too bad. They're not League of Legends bad. And I have like my add-on that shows the percent liked on the video. So like as soon as I see the video's title, I can see like the percentage of people that like that video. So it'll be like, oh, what do we got here? World of Warcraft soundtrack, 98% like. And then you scroll down a bit. Holy Paladin PvE Guide Rotation Breakdown 9.0, 75% like. And I'm like, that video might not be too good of a guide. Either that, or you're gonna click it, it's gonna be like, PvE Guide. And then, you know, or it'll just be like no talking, it'll just be text on the screen where they're typing and it's like, hello, everyone. I guess you can't even see that. It's like, they'll literally, hold on, can I pull up text on the screen? Text, they'll be like, hey gamers, haha. XD, today I am going to teach you how to make a YouTube video. And then it's like shitty music playing. Porzio at the 30 months. Solo Krendor Nerd. What? Sweet. Name of the 30 months. Warframe has a lot of creators that use that TTS. It's really annoying. I don't like TTS because so many people use it, number one. Number two, it's just like people like to manipulate it too, and it just gets annoying. And then they donate just to be annoying, and it's like, I don't want that. Oh yeah, some people do the text-to-speech just for YouTube videos too. Like, obviously there's good ones, but most of them are not good. What are we eating? I'm having oatmeal with myself. Blueberry? Nice. I'm eating chicken teriyaki. With ginger rice and carrots. And bok choy. Bok choy is good on the FODMAP scale. Yeehaw. And now we've hit the age of the VTuber. Which, like, I don't even mind VTubers. Like, if you want a VTube, knock yourself out. But now there's like, now we're hitting the like oversaturation of VTubers, where like everybody's gonna start being a VTuber, and they have. And you can only have so many VTubers, right? You can only have so many. That's not somebody's be like, you can never have too many VTubers. You can only watch so many. Yeah, like, if you can pull off the anime girl voice and, like, do all the things, whatever, like, nice, good job. Knock yourself out, you're VTubing. But, like, some people just, I've seen it where they don't talk, and they just have the model there, and they don't talk, or then... you can tell the people that are just like, VTube, I gotta get in on this craze. Dungeon. Wait, is it that? Okay. Wait, why isn't it... Do I have to be mythic? Heroic. 25. Now it works.
The ancient vaults of the Mogu, untouched by time for thousands
Yeah, I mean,
of years. Who knows
whatever you do to make it, like, that's cool. As long as you don't become a douche noodle. And I would say only about like 30% become douche noodles. Not VTubers, but just streamers and YouTubers. As somebody who's met a lot of streamers and YouTubers over 12 years of doing this, 30%. Put it up there.
That was close.
That was close. That's 1 out of 3, roughly.
Door mechanism seems to have
Yeah.
activated the demise of the goddess.
Yeah.
I fear what we may find
There we
within.
go. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I mean, really, it's like any type of job. There's always going to be somebody. In fact, most normal jobs, I'd say like 1 out of 5 people are douche noodles, but I'd say 1 out of 3 because of the fame and the power and the money that comes with YouTube and Twitch stuff. So it's more like you get the people that are like at a Twitch event or a YouTube thing or any type, and they're just like, what's your follower count? What's your sub total? What's your sub number? 70,000. That's nice. That's nice.
Stories were true.
Or going up to lines at PAX and shit, being like, do you know who I am? Maybe you don't know who I am, person that should let me cut in line. You should let me cut in line at the Heroes of the Storm demo, because this definitely didn't happen at a BlizzCon. Seeing a popular person go to the front of the line and go, do you know who I am?
Only to rise again. This is not the last we have seen of Fang.
How often does that happen to you? More than I'd like it to. Personally, I've only tried the cut line thing a few times. I don't even do it. I'm just like, hey, can we play? We're YouTubers. And they'll be like, no. And I'll be like, okay. And just walk away. But sometimes they let you in. See, mine is just very straight up. Like, go up and be like, hey, I'm a YouTuber. Can I play? And they'll be like, no. And be like, okay. But sometimes, like, hey, can I play? And they'll be like, yeah, come on in. I'm not going to be like, well, let me speak to your manager, please. They're essentially like the Karen video game stuff. Whoop. Whoop. How many more are there? I think that's it.
Nah, you
Nah, you done made me angry. What? Oh my god, my favorite. This isn't even like a YouTuber streamer moment, but it was like at BlizzCon. So at BlizzCon, you can get a cool kid media badge. Alright? And, so obviously I get my media badge. So you go up to the cool kid area, and there's all the streamer, YouTuber, press, devs, like a whole bunch of people up there. It's like, whatever. So they have a little room where you can actually just play the games, and some guy will like teach you about the games if you want. Because it's like if they make it so like if you're IGN or like one of these companies, and you're like, no, what do we got here? And they'll be like, well, sit down, let me show you the latest Diablo Immortal, and then they'll like talk you through it. But I don't do that. I just walk in, I'm like, I want to play a game, and they're like, all right, go sit there. I'm like, okay. And when Overwatch came out, it was like me, Jesse, Davis, Sohinky, somebody else was there, I don't remember who, and we were playing Overwatch against a bunch of like IGN Europe people. And we all picked Bastion, and nobody like knew any of the characters or anything, so we all picked Bastion, and we just like machine gunned down everyone. They just couldn't do anything, and we were just roasting them. And then halfway through the match, like one guy just stands up and goes like, and just walks away. That was the funniest shit. We just made him rage quit. Yeah, the Bastion was extremely broken. We just figured out, we're like, dude, this character's insane. And the dude just got so mad. He just stood up and quit. And one guy was like, the game's not even fun. And then they just didn't play. So that was probably a terrible IGN review we gave them, just from that experience alone. So that was great. That was one of my favorite BlizzCon memories.
Ancient vaults of the moon. What might this button do? Look here. It is the history of Xian, of the endless shadow.
And then we got destroyed, because then they brought in like the esports people. And then we had the anti-fun.
This looks to be the record.
They brought in like the Counter-Strike people. They're just like, all right, we're gonna play Overwatch, and then you're like, hey, let's give them the Bastion strategy, and they're just like, and then you're just dead.
I've heard tales of this one. Subatai the Swift, well known as a masterful archer.
Subatai the Swift.
He stole from the rich and kept everything
Yeah,
for
then
himself. What is this?
What
I
is
heard
this?
nothing of this emperor. Meng, the
Dude, I
demented.
think that's reminding me of my Blizzard trip.
Meng was the most foul and
So like,
maniacal ruler
a lot of people get to go to Blizzard and get a tour or whatever, but we got to go on a tour because for Draenor, we had like a big brand deal with Blizzard where we did like 5 Draenor beta things. We didn't know if it was good or not yet. They're like, you want to do the beta and we'll pay you whatever? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, you got to fly out here, go Blizzard. And I was like, yeah. So we did. And they were giving us the tour. And I remember walking by, it was like a weird, surreal experience where like, you'd walk by one door, they're like, oh, that's Mike Morheim's office. He's just like, in there, what the shit? I just opened like 3 documents. And you walk by, he's just like sitting at his table, like writing shit down. You're like, dude, that's Mike Morheim. And then we saw the Blizzard cafeteria, the Blizzard gym. There was nobody at the Blizzard gym. Actually, and there was like one guy. The shit. And then there we go. And then there was, God, there's a room. That's what it was. There's a room, and it was called was called like the Kraken Room or some shit. I don't think it was Kraken. It was like one of those weird names. And we were like, it was like Project Kraken. And we were like, what the shit is that? And they're like, oh, that's, you can't go in there. And then we were like, can we take a picture of it? And they were like, no. It wasn't Titan. It was something else. It was like, it wasn't Titan, but I don't know if they ever did. That might have been the Diablo Immortal Room. We don't know. And I never will know. And then that's when we wrote on the whiteboard that Jaina was a Dreadlord. So that means, you know, the developers, they saw it. The seed was planted. We drew it on their official dev whiteboard. And they probably got very angry, which is probably why they haven't put us in the game yet. Here we go. Did they have a room called the Dojo? Maybe. I don't remember seeing that, though. They still might have. Dum, 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 dum. That's still pretty cool, though. Whee! There's either the Kraken and Hearthstone? Yeah, I guess there was. I don't think they would title something after, like, a specific thing, though. It seems like a bad business decision. Oh, here it comes.
This room pulses with energy, but feels unlike any we have seen.
Every time we ever pitched an idea to, like, Ian Hazakostas, you just saw that he wasn't going to do it in his eyes. We would be like, all you have to do is make a Cox and Krendor ogre named Coxdor, and it yells at each other. And we would pitch him every time. Like, the one time we talked to him on a interview thing, one time we talked to him in person. Every time he's just like, yeah. Yeah, it's funny. And we're like, he's not going to do it. He's not. He's actively, like, the chances are dropping the more we talk. But you gotta keep hope. You gotta keep up hope. You know? Here we go. This is it. The big time mount drop. We haven't gotten any mounts yet, but this is the mount. Right here, right now, Elegon is going to drop. 100% chance. There's no chance he doesn't drop. Identification. Whoa, 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 whoa. This is it.
The machine has been destroyed, and so the mogul's power weakens. These discs look familiar.
This game sucks. Alright. That's all my mounts. I'm done. That's it. But you know what? It's not about how many mounts you got or how many mounts you didn't get. It's about the friends you made along the way. And, we didn't make any friends either. So, thanks for watching. Hopefully you had a good time. If you're new here, click the follow button. And be alerted when I go live. If Twitch is working, it usually isn't, so you probably won't be alerted, but, you know. Also, check out all the links below the stream. Whole bunch of links out there, down there, somewhere. You got NordVPN. Use code Krendor. Get a discount. You got Discord, Twitch Prime, Patreon, Jinx, Tips, Amazon, Twitter, subscribe, Facebook, YouTube. I put up a new video talking about GameStop experiences just because of everything going on. I thought it'd be a fun time to talk about GameStop. Also, thanks everybody who subscribed, resubscribed, drop bits, drop tips, gifted subs. Thank you very much for all the support. You have too many friends already. That's true. I do have too many friends. I gotta start getting rid of some. Just like go over by Dodger and just be like, Here's your you're not a friend anymore, Paz. Sorry. Also, I don't use anything else. That's all I got. So thank you very much. And I will be back tomorrow. I'll probably play some Path of Exile or Monkey again. We'll see. Okay? Okay. See ya.